It's 2024, and I did the stupidest thing ever. I spent money on the worst 360 games ever. And here is my screen behind me. What are the worst Xbox 360 games? Well, duh, it's Ride to Hell, Rogue Warrior, and Sonic 06. What I am talking about are games on the Xbox 360 storefront, and games that are digital only, not games that have physical releases. The Xbox 360 storefront is going to shut down on July 29th of this year. Before I can download the games I should download before the Xbox Live Shop shuts down, I have to download the absolute worst. So how do I find the absolute worst? I go down to the highest rated section and I keep going right, and the lowest score that I can find are games that are scored 2 out of 5 stars. I can't even find a single game that has a user score lower than that. So I got to start downloading. I put my debit card in the 360 and I downloaded the worst rated Xbox 360 storefront games. The total that I downloaded was 7 games. In total money I spent on the worst games in terms of user score on Xbox Live, the total was $81.54. Not as much as I thought, huh? During the process of making this video, I had to wait for the games to download. So I played Grand Theft Auto 4 while I waited, and I watched movies while I waited until the games were downloaded. This shit is going to take for fucking ever. So let's go down and play the worst rated games on the Xbox 360 storefront. The first game on our list is The Way of the Dog. That sounds like a Snoop Dogg game, and it is. It is a rhythm game where you press buttons at the right time, and if you don't, there are consequences. This game has a story, and I don't care about the story. This game is just a generic rhythm game, kind of like Alvin and the Chipmunks games on Wii, but the music isn't something that makes me want to drill my ears. Sometimes this game cheats because this game has a mechanic where your opponent cheats. The angel face cheats. This game cheats! Sometimes the buttons don't respond exactly when pressed. When I press right, sometimes it doesn't work. I did manage to get past the first level, but I got really bored with this game, so I didn't really care to keep on playing. Next game is Totem Ball, which is a game I got for free. Wait, what? What? I need an Xbox Live Vision camera to play this? So, I went on eBay and I bought the Xbox Live Vision camera, which added $16 to my $81.54. The Xbox Live Vision camera is basically the PS2i, but it doesn't have motion controls and was used for video chat on Xbox Live. This was Microsoft's camera device before the Kinect came out. So I'm just testing out this Xbox Live Vision camera, and obviously the camera quality is shit on this because this webcam came out in 2006. So obviously the image quality for this camera is shit. So, is Totem Ball a game worth getting a shitty webcam for? No! No, this is not, because this game is unresponsive. A third-party developer, Strange Flavor, thought it was a great idea to use the Xbox Live Vision camera that wasn't designed for motion controls and made a game that uses your entire body and arms like the PlayStation Eye. Totem Testicle came out 4 years before the Kinect, an accessory designed for motion controls. I can't script this section of the video, so this is me live playing this. So I don't have my glasses right on, and it's four o'clock in the four in the evening, and I got this camera, this Xbox. This isn't the Kinect. This is the Xbox Live Vision camera, and I got my capture card all set up and ready to go, ready to play this game. So let's play some Totem Ball. Alright, move your hands. Okay, I don't know how I manage. Pull down. Pull the fuck. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Get this shit out of the way. Go down. Okay, I think I need to move the camera. Hopefully that works. Okay, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, I have to move both sliders. Go. Okay, I have to move the sliders to the top. Move to. Okay, welcome to Totem Ball. Okay. I remember struggling this, like, Come on, go up. Damn it. Go up. Go up. Fuck this shit. This is beyond any doubt the most unresponsive motion control game I had ever played. The game uses both the controller and the vision camera, with the controller used for the menus. I kept pausing over and over and over again with my first recording session. That's how unresponsive this game is. This is a game that is for free, so I shouldn't be complaining, but I am, because this game is broken. Next game on our list is Recoil the Liberation. This is the only one of the games I can't play because I can't log in any matches. Included in the $81, I had to pay for 1 month of Xbox Live in order to play Recoil the Liberation. I couldn't find a single player online to play this with me, and I don't blame anybody because this game is probably terrible. And this game is rated 2 stars, so I ain't surprised there. Now let's take a look at Fret Nice, made by Rated E for Everyone Studios and Tecmo, the same people who made the Dead or Alive Extreme games and Ninja Gaiden. In this game, you play as musicians, and you play as Ringo Starr or this other dude. I don't know what reference I could make there. This game is just a slow platformer, but this game has the most potential out of all of the worst rated Xbox 360 storefront games. The art style is unique, and the combat is interesting. You have to make the correct notes in order to kill certain enemies. You can actually play this game with a Rock Band and Guitar Hero guitar. I don't have one. I am not going to take the space to play Fret Nice with the Rock Band controller. I'm just gonna play with the regular controller. This game isn't bad for a game that is rated 2 stars at the 360 storefront. The game is just boring. You walk really slow because you're probably carrying a heavy ass electric guitar, so that is probably why. Again, not a bad game, but not a game that held my attention. Another game on our list is Crazy Mouse, made by E for Everyone Studios and Altizen. Look at this game. That looks like a game on ABC and other math game websites that your elementary school teacher assigns you. There is no meth in this game. This game is just a Pac-Man and Bomberman clone. Your main goal is to get more points than your opponent, which is this purple rat, and he is an asshole. You gather points by eating food. There is pineapple, chocolate, and dick tips to eat. Nothing really special about this game at all. This feels like something that would be played on a school laptop when you were bored in class, not something that would be played on a television set on an Xbox 360 and something that costs money. I kept the worst two games for very last, and for a good reason, because those games are atrocious piles of vomit. First, there is Yo-Ho Kablamo. This game is combat on Atari 2600, but you shoot each other with pirate ships, and it's terrible. Aiming is borderline impossible, and when you shoot, three little balls fire, and it always misses your opponent 95% of the damn time. You can't stop really, and there are bombs all over the place, so you often run over them, often taking a ton of damage. How was this even qualified to be on Xbox Live? How? This is literally an Action 52 game, but this is Xbox 360. All you do is lose. It does look like I am playing like shit, but I am trying my best. Final Game is a game in a well beloved video game franchise, Double Dragon, a remake of Double Dragon 2, a classic NES game. Let's see the review scores of this game. Oh dear. Now I'm curious. Unlike the original NES or arcade version of Double Dragon 2, this game starts with where you play as a big-breasted chick. Just look at her boobs bounce. As you look up at this bar below of the health bar, you see a stamina bar. That is the first fatal flaw in this game. Why the fuck is there a stamina bar in a beat 'em up game? A game about beating the shit out of people has a fucking stamina bar for beating the shit out of people. You don't lose much stamina when you use basic attacks like punching or kicking. What makes the stamina bar a bad mechanic in the game is that when you get hit by enemies, you lose your stamina, and a good chunk of it. I can't fight enemies back because of the stupid stamina bar, and I keep getting pounded by other dudes, and I keep dying, all because I can't fight back. I fucking dare you to try facing a larger boss enemy in the game without dying. I fucking dare you. I also fucking dare you to face hordes of enemies because they just gang up on you and kill you because of that stamina bar, but also the controls. The best I can explain is that when you are surrounded by enemies, you are locked on to the current target. So there is a delay in turning around and fighting the other dudes. The controls are so bad that I can't even explain it to be satisfied. You will have to play it for yourself. So here, take this controller to see how shit this game is. The only game that I can compare to is any 3D Zelda game where you lock down an enemy and you can unlock But in this game, Double Dragon 2 Wonder of the Dragons, you can't turn the lock off on an enemy. And I have no choice but to take damage because there is a delay in turning around when in combat. Everything about this remake is worse than the NES game in this remake. You get 20 continues in this game, and when you use a continue, you continue the stage where you left off. I used continues to beat bosses because bosses hit hard and take chunks of health and stamina. Using a continue, you use a slam or a supersonic scream, and that damages enemies. That's how I defeated bosses, by using continues, and once you're out, you start the level all over again. It's like the developers knew that they fucked up here, which was why you don't start the game over when you use all your continues, like with the original NES game. If you start over the game, if you use all your continues in this remake, then this game would be unplayable. Double Dragon 2 Wander of the Dragons is the worst remake of a classic game I had ever played. The NES version was more fun than this 2013 Xbox Live game. This was the marathon of shit. The worst rated Xbox 360 storefront games that I am never going to play again. Ever. And now I'm going to install some games on the 360 storefront that I actually want. So excuse me there.